So today I'm going to be pricking out and potting up some of my Dichondra Silver Falls seedlings. I collected this seed in the fall from my jellyfish hanging basket, and then on the 28th of January I sprinkled some seed in here. I did not soak the seed and only one germinated. Now these I started on the 18th of February, but I did soak these for 2 days and I've had a lot better germination. And I'm just going to plant them into these little 2-inch containers. And then the soil I'm going to use, I've still got this open bag of Fox Farm soil, so I'm just going to be using that up. Now these I'm going to also very carefully try and prick out. I had to break that one off, but it's still got roots. I should have pricked these out a bit sooner. Because their roots are pretty long already. Okay, so I just added some lukewarm water into my kitchen sink and then just put a teaspoon of Super Thrive, and I'm just going to let them soak the water in from the bottom just to get the roots nicely settled in. Today is the 26th of March and I wanted to give you an update on my little Dichondra Silver Falls seedlings. So I collected these seeds like I do every year from my jellyfish hanging basket. But only 17 of them germinated, and I think there were about 300 seed. I'm not sure what went wrong. I think I harvested the seed too soon. Now I am going to multiply it more as soon as this one starts trailing, and it's imminent. You can see it's starting over there. What I'll do then is just place another one of these 2-inch pots next to it, fill it with soil, and as soon as it trails over, I'm just going to peg the little tendril into the soil, and within about 2 weeks time it'll start its own little plant. So what I've done differently with these this year is in prior years I've always pricked them out and planted them into deep root trainers. This is what they usually look like, and this method's always so nice because it's a space saver. It looks beautiful, it's easy to water. But the problem is, like here in the spring where I'm trying to plant up my jellyfish, I've got to try and wangle them all apart. So I've decided to do them in their own little cups with a bit of space between them. And yeah, so this is what they look like today. And I'll keep you guys posted. So today I'm also starting some Lobelia and Vinca seed. So the Vinca is called Tattoo Raspberry. It looks quite beautiful. So these need dark to germinate, so I'm going to put a bit of soil over those. So let me pop those in quickly. So it's just a little bag. Put a few in there. I'm just going to pop them all into the cell. And then I just made a label and put today's date, the 4th of March. I'll cover them over in a minute. So then I've got the Lobelia Sky Blue. Also, I got these from Swallowtail Gardens. This one here, as thinly as possible in cells or flats, press lightly into the soil, but do not cover. Okay, so this one I'm going to keep uncovered. So in that case, I'm just going to firm the soil down a little bit. Now, because they're pelleted, I'm just going to use all of them. Okay, then I've got Lobelia Lilac. Just firm the soil down a bit. just lightly. I don't want to compact it too much, but I do want to keep the seed from like going too deep. These are so cute. And then I've got a Lobelia Midnight Blue. Just get that out. It's a piece of perlite. I'm going to firm that down a little bit. I am going to put some vermiculite over these. Let me first cover over the Vinca seed. I am going to spread these out a little bit more. I'm just going to lightly cover those. Oops. Firm that down lightly, and then I'm going to throw some vermiculite over the rest. I'm going to put some over the Vinca as well, just so that it can absorb the moisture and it doesn't go too green when the humidity dome is on. There you go. So I'm just going to pop these under a humidity dome and then under the lights. So for the sake of experimenting, for one of the trays, I decided to individually plant 4 per cell. Now this is a very tedious process. So I only did the one tray this way, and then the rest I'm going to plant in clumps, and then I'll see which one is better. And I can always thin these out if need be. So today is the 26th of March, and my little Vinca seedlings have started sizing up. Well, some of them have, but in general they don't look great, and I think I know what I'm doing wrong. I think I am overfeeding. I read online that they are light feeders, and I have been giving them half strength with every watering. So I'm going to stop fertilizing, and hopefully they will bounce back. So now the lobelia that I pricked out individually, this is what they look like. This one didn't make it. And the ones that I planted in clumps actually look amazing. So this one's already reaching. So I think clump planting the lobelia is the way to go. They look good. On the 27th of January, I planted some bullseye light pink geranium seed. So out of the 10 seeds I planted, only 5 germinated. Then I potted them up into bigger pots on the 14th of February. So this is what they look like today. Very beautiful, super healthy. I need to water these, and I think these are about to start blooming. And what I've decided to do with them, I'm going to take 3 of them and plant them into this recycled proven winners container. And this is going to be the center annual of my string of pearls pot. I had used the same pot size as a placeholder in that hanging basket. I think the leaves will allow the pearls to breathe because they are going to cover over the pearls, but I do think that the canopy will cover nicely. So this is my choice of annuals, and if it doesn't work out, I can always change it again. So I'm out of Osmocote, so I'm just going to add some of this Proven Winners slow release fertilizer. And then these two I'm also going to put into bigger pots so that they can size up nicely. So started the seed on the 27th of January, transplanted in here on the 14th of February, and then transplanted again would be the 26th of March. Okay, so I'm just going to water these and put them back into the basement. And then here around about end of April, I'm going to start hardening off the geraniums as well as the string of pearls. And then I'm just going to sink this into the center of the string of pearls pot. And hopefully it's going to look cute. We'll see. So if you've stuck around this long, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.